So it'll be Ram serving to start the match.
Ready, play.
And good poke there by CoCo. The majors, the only events where they play the mixed doubles. Good hands.
Very good hands. I was just admiring CoCo's volley, and it came back with interest. It was a great little cross-court forehand volley.
30-15.
Ram has the service motion a la Pete Sampras. He decided that he would try to imitate Sampras's serve when he was younger. He stuck with that motion.
Ooh. Yeah, that distinctive left toe pointing upwards. I don't think too many. Actually, CoCo also does that a little bit, doesn't she?
A little bit, yeah. I never thought of it. You're right.
CoCo rocks.
40-30.
Which is not a bad idea. I always think it's not a bad idea at all to rock a little bit before you serve. It used to be an old-fashioned way of teaching people so that you got a little rhythm going into the serve. Serves I don't understand is how they do it when they abbreviate. They serve when they're so sort of stiff before they start, because, you know, if you get tense, which everybody gets tense in tennis, it's hard to get it swinging and free.
Heard Leighton Hewitt talk about the one day about how important it was just to keep that arm loose as you're serving. So, Ram holds his serve to start the match. The mixed doubles, just getting to the semifinals, guarantees the team $30,000. You think players would play mixed doubles anywhere else outside the majors? I've always thought they should play it at Indian Wells, Virginia, because it's at the start of the year. There's no major following it. All the top players play there just for fun, just a fun event.
I mean, Indian Wells and possibly Miami. Those are the only two extended tournaments, 10-day tournaments, other than the Grand Slams.
The other Masters or the 1000s or Premier events are all too close to majors. A lot of players probably wouldn't do it. But I bet you'd see some entertaining matchups.
Absolutely, and this format, I think, is really successful.
Groenefeld missing the volley behind the Farah serve. Maybe a little rain falling. And we were looking at that one black cloud that was hovering overhead, and it looks like we are getting a little rain at the moment. In fact, they've even stopped playing Arthur Ashe Stadium for what we hope is a very brief shower.
$15.
Oh,
15.
Beautiful.
Farah and his doubles partner, Juan Sebastian Cabala, they were upset in the first round of the men's doubles as the 13 seeds. Well, that's a good volley from CoCo.
Extremely good volley from her. It was a lovely return from Ram, a little easy, not much of a spin on it, but a little bit of a top spin off that one-hander, nice and smooth. It was a lovely shot.
Again, the good serve and Groenefeld failing to execute the volley. And so it's the first break point we've had.
The last thing they want to do is drop the man's serve right at the beginning of the match.
See if they keep going at Groenefeld.
Juice deciding points.
So a deciding point. So in this situation, if you're new to mixed doubles, it's gender to gender. So if the man's serving, he will serve to the other man. And when a woman is serving, she'll serve to the other woman. So the winner of this point wins this game. And good serve by Farah, so they avoid getting broken. One game apiece.
I guess that's the percentage serve if in the left court. If your partner is ducking in front of you to serve it down the tee, takes away the angle.
Love 15.
Well, you had a little taste of Anna-Lena's big forehand there.
Ram with the miss and the hole here facing CoCo Vandeweghe, love 30.
And that ball just came so fast at him that he couldn't control it. And just talking about CoCo's serve, it's not exactly a rock, but she does go back and forth on those feet.
Good serve from CoCo.
30.
Vandeweghe was cold called by Martina Hingis to play doubles at this year's U.S. Open, and of course she said yes. They're still in the doubles. They play their quarterfinal tomorrow. The women's doubles championship is Sunday.
Well, we were talking about Anna-Lena Groenefeld with her big, powerful shots and having Martina at the net and Navratilova when they used to play together, nipping around. And that's the same thing that Hingis needs. She needs somebody to set up the big strike so she can do the sort of fancy little stuff at the net.
With this deciding point, you're really in a hole when you get down 15-40, and that's what happens. A break of serve early for Groenefeld and Farah. Semifinal. Mixed doubles final is day after tomorrow on Friday.
15 long.
And they are off to a very good start.
That's lovely.
30 long.
Two really fancy backhand volleys. Knows exactly what he wants to do. They're sitting right over the net, but then that's the one that he's looking for.
Fault. Groenefeld Farah challenging the call on the left-hand sideline. The ball's
Farah's going to challenge this serve, and she's letting him do it. A late call is right in front of the umpire.
Second service.
Good call. Good overall. Wow.
Did she make it?
I've not heard a call.
30-15.
Oh, good
She
shot.
did, yeah. How
Good-
about that?
Yeah, good point.
And Farah,
CoCo
2 challenges.
Really covering for her partner, Ram, who's out of place here.
Some speedy work from Groenefeld, but no way she can get back to that one, especially as it hit the line.
30-15. Groenefeld Farah up a break.
You know,
40-15.
that's become the new volley in the last few years in doubles. So many players play at the baseline, and everybody's quick enough at the net that they sit right on top of the net and just bat the ball down short. Certainly was not what a traditional volley in doubles was, when you were always trying to keep the ball as deep as you could.
Oh, nice return. If you're the opponent, how do you
40-13.
try to get them off the net? I mean, would you just throw up a lob there?
Well, obviously a lob is the reason people tended to stand back a little bit,
Right.
just as we see a tremendous crack of a forehand from CoCo. But it's, you know, it's hard to lob. The balls are going so fast, it's not as easy to lob, I don't think.
Game Groenefeld Farah.
There's the hold, so they consolidate their
Groenefeld
break.
Farah lead 3-1 for set.
So everybody served once here. And it was CoCo Vandeweghe getting broken. So Ram will be serving now. And a reminder for you to go to usopen.org and find out the schedule for the remainder of the weekend. Quarterfinals wrapping up today in singles. Serena Williams, Simona Halep play tonight. Good hands.
What a good point.
15 love.
And in a situation like that, you had to keep the ball deep. I mean, everybody was inside the baseline. You would have been dead if you just dropped a volley short.
There's a lob attempt by Groenefeld, pushed it out. 30 love.
love. (40-15).
Heard Ram apologizing for that double fault.
So Venus would have said to him if he had a double fault, "Don't worry, Rajeev, it's okay."
Game Vandeweghe.
They hold serve, and it's still, though, a break they face.
Groenefeld Farah lead
3-2 first set. So resuming play now. Sunny skies after that rain delay. In the mixed doubles semifinals. And a good start for Groenefeld and Farah. They are up a break of serve, 3-2.
So far, they're just a little sharper than Ram and Vandeweghe. CoCo's really good when they nail the ball at her. She doesn't make too much of a swing. She just blocks the ball, but very effectively.
She's fearless.
Yeah. Ouch.
Whoa, CoCo going right at Groenefeld. Middle of the court was open, but it's target practice.
It's quite a considerable weapon, this. Aim for the feet, and she nearly got them.
It's a little opening here for Vandeweghe and Ram trying to get the break back.
Oh, yes, again. That short backswing on the backhand side from Ram, and he just drills through it very nice and easily.
So break point, and with this deciding point format, it's even worse for the server. Oh, nice. And there's the break. So they've traded service breaks here in this opening set. 3-all, Vandeweghe and Ram breaking right away out of the rain delay.
There's some very good tennis here. The others were a little sharper. No, that was very sharp from CoCo.
It's a tough shot. She made it look easy. So Vandeweghe serving now 3 games apiece.
Lost her previous service game. Not a terrible game from her. They just played rather well. Spoke too soon.
Yeah, left that right in a perfect spot for Farah to pick off. So 15-30. CoCo got broken earlier, too. She was the player's serve that got broken on their team. Good cover there by Ram.
Yeah, very good point again. A good return off a big serve.
Big point here for Vandeweghe. So instead of facing break point, game point. Ram handled it off the frame, but it counts. So they haven't dropped a game since the rain delay. Anna-Lena Groenefeld serving now. They have not won a game since the brief rain delay. They've lost their 1-break lead.
Little discussion. Got a big serve, just needs to know where it's going. that was not what the discussion was about.
No.
Oh, very good. I'm impressed with Robert Farah.
Good point.
Very good point. I mean, Anna-Lena actually hit a volley that was going out, but they had to react too quickly, and then she ended up playing a really good point.
Well, that's an excellent return by Ram. All over that serve, but still 40-15.
He's returning better today than he was in his previous match. He's just looking, I mean, they won the previous match, obviously, so he wasn't too bad, but it's just very nice, his return.
Game. Groenefeld, Farah.
Farah picks that off, so game, and now 4 games apiece. Hopefully she won't need that anymore.
Maybe a Paris soul, that one.
15 love.
Ace from Ram, 15 love. Ram's had a pretty good year in singles too this year. Runner-up at Delray Beach earlier this year. And of course, that silver medal with Venus at the Olympics.
Trouble.
Just swats that out of the way.
CoCo has so many weapons. What a good player. You know, you just wonder why she didn't do much better in singles. I mean, she's obviously had a good year and done much better this year, but still, career.
Had a tough match with Osaka, young player that hits the ball as hard as she does.
Game.
3-setter. So they have extended the lead to 5-4. Game away from claiming this first set. They've got a break to do it. So we are ready to resume after, I think that was our 3rd rain delay. Farah serving 4-5. Trying to stay in this set.
Good return.
Got to be tough stopping and starting. He served it the last time they came out of a rain delay and he got broken. You see his frustration. He slammed that ball into the fence just now. It's Farah screaming out at CoCo. She was ready. She just couldn't make the volley.
Interesting rally.
Yeah. Double
15-13.
fault. Farah is frustrated right now. Out of sorts. He, again, was the player who was broken from their team earlier. But he's very antsy right now. Just unsettled.
Yeah, no, another second serve. And Rajeev has been returning very well. Another one.
Good volley.
15-14.
Well, she stayed her ground there. There was every reason she might have tried to intercept, but just read it right, and Farah's shot looked like exactly the wrong shot to hit there, and costly.
Yeah, it's set point now. Another set point, though. Farah will have to serve to Ram on this one. And should they win that, we'd have a deciding point. So potentially 2 more set points here for Vandeweghe and Ram.
Deuce, deciding points.
So deciding point, 2 set points have evaporated. And now here's the last one. It will be Farah serving to Ram once again.
And Ram's backhand return has been really exemplary, so maybe he'll go back to the forehand.
Game.
So they hang on.
Vandeweghe.
CoCo taking her frustration out on her racket.
Reset.
3 set points evaporate for Vandeweghe and Ram. Good hold from Farah. Yeah, you see him breathing that sigh of relief.
Yeah. 3 tough points in a row. He came up with some beautiful serves. So a little bit of pressure now, having lost set points.
Mm-hmm.
Love 15.
Good volley from Groenefeld.
Love 13.
Very good volley. Such a good intercept there. Saw a little trouble, and just what we thought might happen.
And let down after not converting those set points. Love 30.
Oh, wow.
15-13.
She needed that.
Vandeweghe, she's so good with that backhand volley, the backhand overhead, too. Just snaps it down.
This match and her previous match, I've seen her hit so many high backhand volleys, but way in front of her, just as a really powerful shot. Oh my goodness! That was a
14.
wonderful improvisation.
Yes, it was. What a shot. And it's break point as a result. So therefore, they'll have 2 chances to break if they need them because of the deciding point format. Bad luck for
Yeah.
Farah.
Deciding point.
Still deciding point, though.
Yeah. It just kills you when you're at the net and the ball hits the tape and jumps over your racket.
It'll be Vandeweghe serving to Groenefeld here. Chance to go up 6-5. And they do it. So they avoid the break. Both teams able to salvage serve.
6 games to 5 for sets.
And it'll be
15 love.
good quick move there by Farah.
Yeah, he's all over those volleys. Very sharp.
Double fault, 15 all.
Oh, yes.
15-30.
Ram and Vandeweghe so quick up at the net. Always looking for that first strike.
Oh, once again, Farah just nipping across. He's so close to the net, but he gets onto that volley with a long reach and just very compact shot.
Vandeweghe all over it. So here's another chance for Vandeweghe and Ram to take this set. They have 3 set points at their disposal with this deciding point format.
Oh, yes.
So there's 1 gone. Again, a similar situation as earlier. But this is Groenefeld serving instead of Farah. Whoa! And Groenefeld acing Ram.
Perfect timing for that.
So it'll be another deciding point with the set hanging in the balance.
Oh, my goodness, it's not possible.
Can you believe that?
6 games.
Wow.
Fifth set. Tiebreak. Both
I mean,
teams
the
will
set
receive an additional challenge.
was theirs. CoCo trying to get him to relax, laugh it off.
Oh, what a horrible thing to happen to him.
That's going to be tough to get over here. 6 points apiece now. We'll go to a tiebreak.
1-0. Vandeweghe.
And a good start for Ram. That had to feel good. Good defense by Farah in that last point before the tiebreak. Fending off those overheads.
Vandeweghe Ram.
Not sure what happened to that shot. He might have been in 2 minds. It wasn't a difficult shot to hit.
3-0, Vandeweghe, Ram.
Just felt that coming, didn't you?
He's been aggravated this entire set.
Wait, please. Three, 1.
First point for Groenefeld, Farah.
Some fast-moving clouds. Sunshine and then shade, as long as there's no more drips coming out of them.
Roof closed in Arthur Ashe Stadium. It'll stay closed for the remainder of the Murray Nishikori match.
4-1, Vandeweghe, Ram.
So 4-1 Vandeweghe Ram. So they try to lock down this opening set, this mixed doubles semifinal, the mixed doubles final on Friday at noon. Too much power on that return. Set Vandeweghe up nicely.
I mean, he was returning so well off the backhand, Ram was, that they've started serving to his forehand, but that's been good. He's been excellent on the return of serve in this match.
So you say better than the last match you saw?
Yeah. Well, it's such a competitive match, this, that I think everybody's playing well.
Yeah. Farah's not been happy with how he's been serving. He was broken earlier in the set. Groenefeld to serve, 2 points from losing this set.
5-2, Vandeweghe, Ram.
So it'll be Vandeweghe and Ram serving now, specifically Rajeev Ram. 2 points away from claiming the set. He'll have 2 service points.
Oh,
5-3, Vandeweghe, Ram.
he's going to be really upset if he doesn't close the set out, having missed the third of the tough overheads he had. Well, they weren't all tough.
No, he just didn't put them away.
Let
6-3,
CoCo
Vandeweghe,
take the
Ram.
overheads, okay?
She's off both sides, forehand and backhand. So set point for Vandeweghe and Ram.
Legs for service.
I like Ram's return of serve.
Yeah.
Very compact backswing. It's what makes him a good doubles player. Always getting the return in pretty low over the net. Oh, just
6-4.
missing that one.
Vandeweghe, Ram.
So 6-4, they remain in front and have a chance to close the set out.
Game for set.
And there's the set.
Vandeweghe, Ram.
So Ram and Vandeweghe claim the opening set. 7-6 in a tiebreak. So we begin the second set. Vandeweghe and Ram closing out the first set in a tiebreak. Farah will serve first.
Really good quality mixed doubles. A lot of fun. It's just a shame there aren't more people watching it.
ball was called in.
Chase review. Yes, beautiful day today. We've had some rain, but for the most part, it's been really nice. Waiting on the chase review here. Still waiting, and it's good.
La 15. $15 all. Groenefeld Farah have 2 challenges remaining. $30-15.
Vandeweghe wanted that return. It was her shrieking after she missed it.
Oh,
30 all.
Think she should have let that go?
she obviously was in 2 minds.
Yeah. I think Farah had called her off it. So 30 all, more adversity facing Farah. He was broken in the first set.
Sometimes his serve looks absolutely perfect. I mean, his action, and sometimes it just doesn't look quite right.
Good volleying.
Rajeev saying you to CoCo Vandeweghe, but you know, the female's going to expect the majority of balls to come to her in a mixed doubles. She certainly holds her own. Oh.
That time Farah was trying to go at Vandeweghe, but misses, so it's going to be a deciding point right away, a chance for Ram.
How many,
give his team the break.
how many games have gone to a deciding point? I mean, a large majority of them, I would think. Well, certainly they all get ultra important.
Everybody's held them, I believe.
Yeah, that suddenly his toss seems to get away from him in front. Oh, what a miss.
Bad miss from Groenefeld, and right away, Vandeweghe and Ram go up a break to start the second set. Now it's a long way from the finish line, but they just need to take care of their own service games from here on out. Each team broke the other in the first set.
Only 2 breaks of serve in the opening set. Well, Ram's volley was a little bit tentative. Farah has been rather good at intercepting and just cutting off the ball at the net.
Probably expect them to be even more active now that they're down a break, trying to get it back. A little more sense of urgency. Oh, that is nice. Good recognition by Ram.
Yeah, he timed that just right.
$30-15.
Ace for Ram.
Got an easy one. He really wanted to show that he can hit an effective overhead when it matters.
Let. First service. Game.
That'll do.
Vandeweghe, Ram.
Another serve. 2 aces from Ram in that game, and they consolidate their
Vandeweghe,
break and
two
move
games
ahead
love,
2-love.
7 sets.
And this is the semifinals. They're the only seeded team left. Always tough to seed mixed doubles because they only play this event in the majors. Mirza and Dodig were the #1 seeds, but they lost second round. Shvedova and Suarez were the #2 seeds. They lost in the quarters.
Oh, bad luck. Yeah, I was surprised that Shvedova and Suarez lost because Shvedova is a very good doubles player, as is Suarez.
It was sad that Hingis and Pace had to play Vandeweghe and Ram in the second round. That's another marquee team.
Yeah, I know.
They were unseeded.
They're so much fun to watch.
15 all. $30-15.
It's a mighty forehand, isn't it? A little too mighty, that one, but, you know, clean off the middle of the racket.
Nice volley.
40-15.
Standing right in the middle of the court. There's nowhere for Ram to go. Couldn't get around him.
It's just been the difference of 1 or 2 points in this match.
Farah going right at Ram. Fair play.
New balls played.
They're on the board, but Vandeweghe and Ram have their destiny in their own hands. They're up a set and a break in the mixed doubles semifinals. Sigmund Pavic and Chan Zimonjic are in the other semis of the mixed.
He was not going anywhere. I mean, you have to hit the odd return down the line to keep the guy honest, especially when they're trying to poach as much as they do. Oh dear.
30 love.
Well played by Groenefeld. Not so well played right then. It's funny, sometimes those serves to the forehand, if they come into your body or they've got a little bit of a different kick on, they can suddenly embarrass you.
40 love.
Oh, lovely.
Sigmund and Pavic actually winning that other semifinal today, so they're going to meet the winner of this match in the final on Friday at noon.
Sigmund's just motored up into good results, singles, doubles.
It's a straight set win. Well, from 40 love now to 40-30. Vandeweghe and Ram just need to keep holding serve.
You know, against Farah, she's got to try to go for big serves. That'll do.
Oh, Ram with the miss. And that's a deciding point now, which is in effect a break chance for the other team to get back on serve.
Puts a lot of pressure on you, these short games.
And there's the break.
Groenefeld, Farah.
So they break back 2 games apiece. Vandeweghe and Ram unable to hang on to that break. So 2-all.
Ram's just had a couple of issues on big points.
Both the men have, Farah as well.
It was well played by Groenefeld, though. Really well.
Fifteen love. Love.
Ram missing a return. He's been almost picture perfect on that backhand return. And that's just close to the grandstand.
Yeah, right outside. It's one of the new eating areas out there.
40 love.
Well, this is a much better game than the first game he played in this set. Well, so far he was 40-30 up on that one and then dropped 2 points in a row. So you can't really relax. I mean, you certainly can't relax at 40-30. Mm.
40-15.
Slight afterthought. Oh.
Oh, boy.
Boy, missing a couple of first serves becomes very costly. Now he's got to make a decision where to serve to Ram. Ram has been really good returning off the backhand side, but he hasn't been too shabby off the forehand either. So a little bit of a tough decision to make. It's very close to the center stripe.
Game point still.
That was good serve into the body.
Groenefeld, Farah.
So they hang on, and they've made up that 1 break
Groenefeld, Farah,
deficit.
3 games to 2, second set. First set,
Now
Vandeweghe,
on
Farah.
serve here in the second set. Got some more fans coming in. That's a good sign.
Sun shining brightly now. Hard to believe that there were 3 very short range breaks.
Love.
Ram is very solemn on the court, isn't he?
Yeah, she's the fiery one in
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah,
Ram's more the contemplative, calm one.
Yeah, CoCo is always bouncing. I mean, she walks with the bounce anyway.
Oh, nice return. Wow.
It was a little bit short, that second serve. Oh,
30,
Groenefeld
15.
actually was given a second bite of that cherry, but she couldn't do anything with it.
Forty, 15.
Groenefeld missing that volley. It's a game point for 3-all.
But Ram suddenly gets a little tentative on his forehand volley. I mean, it was perfectly adequate, that one.
Game Vandeweghe Ram.
So Vandeweghe Ram, hang
28,
on.
second set.
And we're deadlocked here in the second set.
Fifteen love.
A return that got away from Vandeweghe.
Touch.
Oh, it
15
touched
all.
the net. So 15-all.
Well, actually, he was intercepting and he couldn't get there, and it just touched the end of his racket, so it didn't matter what happened to it. Oh,
50-30.
just felt the tension building up a little bit for Groenefeld there. No.
Oh, boy. Double fault. And all of a sudden, Vandeweghe and Ram in position to break serve here.
Those were two really poor double faults. I mean, they weren't even really close.
Game Vandeweghe Ram.
There's the break. So Vandeweghe and Ram once again
Vandeweghe
have
will
their
make 4 games to
destiny in their
28
own
seconds.
hands.
By
We'll
one
see if they
set.
can take care of it a little better this time. Back here in grandstand. So Sigmund, who will be in the mixed doubles final against the winner of this, getting caught on camera. She's doing a little scouting.
That was funny.
Fifteen love. $30 love.
Excellent anticipation there on the poach. I mean, his job is made a whole lot easier when CoCo gets one of those big serves in. When you serve well, you're just delighted when your partner finishes off the point for you.
30
Oh,
love.
I would be anyway. Don't come back to me.
40 love.
Another good serve.
They're doing a much better job here. They got up the early break, couldn't hang on to it. Trying to round out our final in mixed doubles.
Easy game.
There it is, a love hold. And they're a game away now from advancing to the final.
I don't know what she's eating, but it's a bit unfair to. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, don't put me on camera while I'm eating. Ram almost got hit by Vandeweghe.
And Farah. Yeah. Farah and Groenefeld got to the final of Wimbledon, but there's chances here slipping away.
It's a good service game here so far, though. With this deciding point format, I mean, you know, you see these matches, they're not as predictable as in the standard scoring.
Absolutely not.
Certainly it seems that way.
Yeah, I just think it puts so much pressure on your serve. You have to really try to win every point. I mean, normally in doubles you can just pretty much work the game out.
Chase review confirms that ball was in. 15 love. 40 love, excuse me. Chance to just stay on the heels of Vandeweghe and Ram, put the pressure back on them. Big return started that point by Ram.
Vandeweghe Ram have 2 challenges remaining.
Vandeweghe's so good on those precise, quick volleys. They don't know what to do with Ram anymore, where to serve, because his backhand return is so good, his forehand return's caught up. Oh, well, that's one way of handling it, an ace to the woman.
The pressure falls over to Ram and Vandeweghe. They will serve for a spot in the US Open final. It'll be Ram serving, trying to get his team into that final.
15 love.
Well, he hasn't dropped a serve yet in this match. Two excellent serves to start him off. I hope he cracks a smile when he wins.
I think he will. He's a pretty serious guy, though. I've been around him quite a bit, but very friendly, just very cerebral. Vandeweghe couldn't resist.
Well, I have to say that Ram hit a slightly boring shot in the middle there that gave them another chance, the opponents. Now things get interesting.
Double fault 30-15, maybe? No.
30 all.
Well,
very
30
interesting.
all, yeah. Again, with this deciding point format, this is a lot closer than a traditional 30 all. Ram taking his time here before delivering this. He's 2 points away from the final. And Groenefeld started moving a little too soon. Ram saw it and had no problem with the ace, so it's match point to go to the U.S. Open final.
Oh!
It's called out.
So close. What a good effort. I mean, we've got a smile.
Yeah, there's the smile for you. Thanks.